Hello, beautifuls of the feed. It's me, Benji. I'm back with the general reading. Remember, you can go check out my personal readings in the link in the top pinned comment. Feel free. I just need to mention now that I would say check your spam folder if you do purchase one, because I will send you an email like when I get the payment. I'll send you an email and then you just send me a email back to that one. I know it's a lot, but I will try to get this automated over time, okay? But you just send me an email and I'll send you one back. And also, there is a drop down link. So there's one pay button, and you press the drop down and you pick the pack that you would like. So just letting you know, there's one pay link basically, and yeah, so you don't get mistaken on what one you're buying. Just click the drop down link and then you can click on it. All right. Well, let's get into the reading. My apologies for how long that took. I've never actually had to like really explain anything like that before. So I'm going to start off with a general reading. Hope everyone's having a great day. Sorry I'm a little bit late. I've actually been doing some readings and stuff. So I'm sure I will just do those and then I'll post on YouTube at about the same time every day, which is the morning. We have the Ace of Wands and we have the Star coming out today, which is really beautiful. I'm getting Ace of Wands. I'm getting the beginning of a fruitful adventure of abundance. And then I get the Star, which is interestingly enough, giving me a very happy, intertwined, being very balanced dual vibe. We have the Queen of Chalices, which is giving me like stern energy. I feel like there is some real fiery stuff happening right now. Whoa, these cards have like interesting never come out. I've never seen these ones. Okay, Queen of Chalices. We have a spirit guide, and the spirit guide's offering some sort of guidance. And I feel like there is a lot of sternness happening. I feel like maybe there is not a lot of listening going on, and I feel like it's a very, very stubborn, stuck energy. Then we have the Seven of Wands, which it also gives me that vibe, which is very kind of like empty feeling, like hollow, almost like eerie. Um, it's interesting because this one really gives me the sense of almost like family, but it also just gives me like losing something. I feel it's weird. Like, I don't know. I'm getting this lost feeling, like feeling lost, like an orphan. That's really interesting. It's like not like that. It's like losing something that matters a lot. Okay. Could we have the Chariot, which is duality, which is really interesting. I feel like these two cards that I've just read are very interesting. Like, I'm getting funny feelings from them. We have the Chariot, which gives me a sense of like connection and union and duality. It's very interesting. This card really is giving like there is a new birth of something coming. They are literally balanced and they come together and they're in a union and they have conceived a new baby. So I just feel like there is a union coming that is basically going to connect. The Star really gives me that and is going to bring the abundance through, which is the first card. So basically, it's really interesting. It's going to be a union and it's going to be a birth of a new cherished idea, or baby. You could literally have one. Um, then we have the Knight of Pentacles, which is yet again another card that's never come out of the set before for me. It's very interesting. This almost like goes to show that like progression is really taking place. I feel like abundance of just the physical and the spiritual are really kind of wanting to come together, but I feel like you're working really, really hard on the physical right now. But I get really I really get a lot from this picture. But that's kind of what I'm getting, is that like there is a lot of work going on. I feel like you're calling in help. You're doing all the things you can to try to like basically in the physical. That's what I'm getting. Like, it's just the physical. I feel like you've done so much spiritual work and stuff like that that it's like basically telling you to go physical and work on something physical. That's what the high priest gives me. The spirit guides and the gnomes and the fairies and just all of that are like, you need to be physical. You need to go look in a book. You need to go learn some educational things, or read a spiritual book or something like that. It's really asking you to go away from that spiritual intuition, at least in this card, and go towards like the physical knowledge of spiritual knowledge. That's what I'm getting from that card, and that's what I always kind of get from that card. I feel like there is a lot going on. It's very intricate today. I'm going to move on to these cards just to get a clearer picture of what's going on. So please, can we just clarify what's going on, please? Ace of Swords. So we do have a newfound strength, a newfound line of abundance at the top there. So very interesting. I dropped it. Okay, yeah. So thoughts of the future, thoughts of abundance, thoughts of success, just thoughts of all those things. I feel like these things are really, really, really being coming into fruition. And I know I say that a lot, but like these things are really coming into fruition for you right now. They're being thought about a lot. There's a lot of physical work being taking place to make this new baby basically come into the world and be risen like the phoenix from the ashes when it wasn't even alive before. Okay, anyway, you know what I mean. The Lovers. Okay, that's giving me the union vibe that I was getting before. There's lots of union here. The Chariot gives me a union of duality between two sides and a new idea. We have the Star, which gives me a union of masculine and feminine, divine masculine and feminine. Wow. And the High Priestess and the Queen of Chalices really just kind of give me that king and queen vibe. It's interesting. And then we have the Lovers card. So that one really goes to show that there is a connection. There is going to be like this unity, duality. There's just going to be like this ultimate, like beautiful love that takes place. We have the High Priestess that has come out, and that is, divine truth and intuition. And this is the card where it's like, right? So we have the High Priestess down here and they have the High Priest up there. I feel like you already know. So that's why up here I was feeling that that's what you're working on, because you already know the spiritual stuff. Okay, so the next one is the Knight of Swords. Definitely someone's coming in. The Lover. You're going to know that they're going to come. And the Mai. You have the strength to handle this. It's very interesting. They're coming in very quite fast, and I feel like that's what kind of throws you off a little bit sometimes, is when they just come in so fast, and it's just like, whoa, what's happening? And you're just like, okay. And I feel like because that happens, you tend to have to turn around and like go into a restful place and really rejuvenate, because this person might really not take the energy out of you, but maybe your energy is just kind of flowing so much when you're with this person, and by the time it's done, like when you get home or whatever, if you've gone out for a meal or just a chat or whatever, they feel like you feel very tired from this. Because I think you put in so much energy into this connection. It's very beautiful. Yeah, it's a very beautiful connection, all right? There's lots of thoughts of security. I feel like this person brings you a secure feeling, and then obviously we have the Two of Cups that have just come out, which is amazing. And I didn't mention the Knight of Swords before. I forgot that this was here. So we had the Knight of Swords, and that was actually in between there and there. There were two cards that just fell out. So the Knight of Swords is definitely that kind of feeling that you get from the restfulness, but it's also kind of interesting because it's like head over heart kind of feeling. Knight of Swords sometimes gives me a feeling. You know what? I don't think it's there. Okay. I was just checking something. But yeah, it just gives me like, almost like maybe you're a little bit taken back by what's going on, and maybe you're being a little bit defensive because this person has come in and it's like all happening so fast. But I feel like the sense of security and, protecting one's security and stuff, and I feel like that's kind of that vibe, but I feel like this connection is so strong. The Two of Cups gives me soulmate, twin flame vibes. Three of Cups, interesting, gives me a celebration, and also maybe third party. So as much as I want to say that this situation is a third party. There's nothing else here to go to show that there's a third party. So I'm not going to go with that. The feeling I actually get is that there's a celebration and a party. Like, there is a celebration. And it's like the full energy. And I feel like this energy is kind of what's been led to is the celebration. And I think like the union and the connection is happening. As much as I want to say third party, it's really not that card. I really have to say like at least for if you were to like read the cards through like the book, that card does not represent that. Okay. But sometimes I get that feeling when there's other cards before it. I just wanted to explain that. That's why I say that. Like if there were other cards beforehand leading up to that one, it's really telling that it could mean something different. We have the Star and we have the Three of Wands and the Knight of Cups. They were the ones that just came out. So very interesting. I feel like there is someone, they've been very, very articulate in their progression towards you. And they really are in like that star energy and they are like very directly looking forward and like the Three of Wands, direct movement, like directly forward. They're looking ahead. That's kind of the vibe. And we have the 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 of Cups, which is kind of like giving me walking away from something. But not you. They're walking away from a situation or from a feeling or from being a little bit entrapped in their own selves, self-doubt of some sort. And basically the Hermit really goes to show that they're in the darkness at the moment and they are just trying to search for that light right now. So I feel like at least this person is definitely coming in. This person is definitely coming in, right? So as much as that they, are going to come in and stuff like that, I feel like the energy is going to be really high and this person is trying to do this with you. They're trying to be happy and, feel that star energy, sunlight energy. Let's do one more card. All right. Well, I think that's pretty good. This is the 10 of Cups. I feel like this reading is really for the lovers out there. And honestly, if you're resonating with the reading, please let me know. Leave a comment, and also subscribe if you're new. And go check out my personal readings if you would like a personal reading done. So there is 1 question readings, 2 question readings, 3 question readings, a past, present, future reading, and a YouTube style reading just like this. Another ones that I'm offering. Anyways, let's move on to the Daily Tarot one. All right. So we have 2. We have the Moon. I trust in my intuition and honor my ability to uncover the truth. And we have, I'm ready to move forward and leave behind what does not serve me. The 6 of Swords. Interesting. We have the Ace of Swords. My path is clear and I have everything I need to walk in my truth. And 8 of Wands. I'm moving forward quickly with great focus. I really get that these cards are for you directly. A lot of this reading, what I got from it was for you, but also it's very much like this is a very connected reading. There's 2 people coming up in this reading. So these daily tarot affirmation cards, well, I nearly forgot that word. Interesting. Are for you. Okay, let's move on to some more cards. We're only at 13 minutes. Okay. I'm just going to clarify the person coming in. What is their energy? Are they being genuine towards you? Are they going to deceive you? Are they going to cause you any harm? Or are they just like coming in and they just want to love you, right? We have the 8 of Wands. That really gets me that they're spiritually connected, right? Like, I will show you this card also. I just really get that they're spiritually connected, and I feel like they have some sort of power where they may be able to communicate with you, and you probably can communicate with them, like telepathically or like spiritually. That's really what I'm getting from that card. And we have the Ace of Wands, which is they have a newfound strength. Like they are really, yeah, they really found like a newfound strength from the burning ashes. Like they are rising like a phoenix from the ashes, and I feel like they essentially have been on a spiritual awakening. They are going through that. It's been horrible for them for a while. I can imagine that the last couple of years has been like maybe just horrible. I don't know. That's what I'm getting. The feeling I'm getting. We have the High Priestess. We have the Knight of Swords again. They are coming in. The High Priestesses, they know the truth. They have their intuition now, and they've realized that they've messed up. They did so much, and they want to come in and apologize. That's what I'm getting from this. Okay, they want to apologize. They see the truth. They have a newfound strength. They have the star energy. They're connected. That's so interesting. I'm really getting that they're just so connected right now. They're like had an awakening. It's been going on for a while. They want to come in. They almost want to scream it from the roof. They want to tell you. But I feel like when you tell people stuff that this has happened, like normally it's not what people believe. It's normally what people see. So it's more like an action, right? Wow, we have Unity, the Unity card. We have the Two of Cups. It's so beautiful. That's come out twice. They want you so badly. They've been going through it and they've just been resting. They just want to let you know. Okay. Interesting that that's what I got from that. They've been going through it. They have been going through hell and back. And as much as I want to just pull out a card of here just for today's reading now, I'm not going to, but there is a card, the Spiritual Awakening card, and that one represents this so much. This person is just working on themselves so much, and it seems like this person really wants to like be the best person they can be before they are no longer here on the earth, you know, like they had this epiphany, they had a realization that they needed to change it up and they couldn't keep going on like this. It's really what I'm getting, and they're looking around at everyone else still doing the same thing over and over, and they're done with that. That's why they picked up their pain and they walked away from it. You know, they walked away from other people's pain so they could heal their own. Getting emotional. Oh my god. Okay, let's move on to some more cards. Let's do a Viking card. We got Gibo. Oh, there's some cards here. Let's just do the ones that came out. We have Suulo, Radio, and Gibo. They're all O's. They're all the O's. 000. Is that an angel number? That's significant to me right now for some reason. Or SRX. SRX. I don't know what that is, but that's what I'm seeing. It's kind of what I got from that straight away. 000 SRX. Sounds like a model of a car or something. Anyway, Suwulo is number 16. You are on purpose. You are on the right path. You may need to leave others behind to reach your goal. Truth is right in front of you. Should you choose to see it, you may have experienced dark times, but your future is bright. I love that. Here's the poem. This is a fire element. It says, I turn my face towards the sun, and the path stretches out in front of me. I know that I have learnt the truth. It's a solitary thing, but brightly it shines. Right action it is. I am Subulo. This really represents what I've been feeling and saying about this significant other. They really do and really have. And they have had this whole epiphany and like going through the spiritual awakening. It's been so difficult for them, but they are heading into the light. 5, Radio. It says like radio or something, and that's number 5. That's my number. It's born on the 5th. Your joys are signposts to your purpose and destiny. The journey is as important as the destination. Focus on the now rather than the burdens of the past or the unrealistic future. Stretch, aim for new horizons. Work with rhythms of life, not against them. Here's the poem. As the wheel turns, I'm at the center, seeing all things as they are right now. Being within each step, free to choose. Blue sky, green fields, I am Raid Ho. Maybe that's what I am. Oh, we got number 7. That's also my number. That's my destiny number. That's so trippy. It's not about me, but look, it's so interesting. 5 and 7. Okay. Seek equality in your relationships, especially intimate relationships. Avoid people pleasing and codependence. Family and work harmony is paramount. You will be acknowledged for your fine work and your good deeds. A gift will be matched. There is a natural justice that runs through life. This will be upheld. Oh, it's making me feel so good. That's so joyous. Okay. We agree to union on that is sacred and equal. Side by side, a gift is given, circles back in kind. Harmony is one, justice is invited. I am Gibo. Ooh, this one. This is the love card. I'm such an idiot doing that. Okay. Let's move on to Gaia. Dude. Okay, here we go. Oh, I must be blind. It's okay. I don't want to have those ones in here, but these cards are very similar. Okay, I just want to make sure that... Wait. No. Does this mean that I shouldn't use them today? Is that what I'm getting from this? That, like, Gaia's just like, nah. You know what? There was some that fell out on the table here, so I'm just going to pick those. And I think the other ones are kind of like being erratic, so we'll just go with these two. What are they? Ganesha, clearing away obstacles, protection, and guidance. It goes with something in this reading. I feel like there has been a lot of clearing away stuff for the other person. This other person's been working on themselves, right? We have intuitive communication, silent whispers of the heart. Did I mention telepathy in this reading? Because that's what this is giving. I feel like you guys must communicate with each other still, even though you're not talking and things. And I feel like it's all part of like the healing of it all. Let's move on to fairies. I'm feeling like the fairies today. Yeah, the fairies feel light and fluffy today. We'll use the fairies. Sorry about the Gaia ones. I was really thinking that Gaia was right, but Gaia was like, nope, not today. So just thought I'd tell you that. That's how I was like feeling. The cards were literally sticking together, and there was other cards in there, and I just feel like it wasn't meant to be. Okay, so we have solitude. Think of being alone as meaning you're all one and in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during the quiet times. Solitude. That definitely goes with this. I feel like that person has been in solitude. They've been trying to work on themselves a lot, and I feel like maybe you have too. I know this reading hasn't really been about the viewer, but like I just kind of figured that this reading just comes out generally. So this is today's reading. It's definitely about a significant other, this soul connection reading. So it's beautiful. Fairy spotting. It's time to go fairy spotting. It's said that seeing is believing, but in fact the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. I was feeling that before when I was saying something. I'm like, oh my God, I hope no one thinks I'm crazy for saying this. So I love that card. It just always gives me that vibe and reminder that everything that I'm doing right now is real, and I just have to believe to be able to see. So that's amazing. I love that. Hidden depth. Something is hidden about to come to light. Perhaps a secret memory at the back of your mind. When we expose what's hidden, we can become free. Moderation. Is there something you know you shouldn't be eating? Try to eat mindfully and healthily, and although fairies say a little bit of what you fancy is fine. And tree wisdom. The tree dryad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sounds that it makes. So these are the cards, just to show you so you can resonate with the picture or whatever. Moderation and tree wisdom. I love the tree wisdom card. I don't know. I love that color. Alrighties. It is now time for the star seeds. I don't know why it's all there. I could be a voiceover artist, but yeah, no. Anyway, I want to be. No, that's so meany. That's so meany. Oh, we're gonna do it though, dude. One day I'm gonna like slip and this whole chair's just gonna flip that way and I'm gonna flop when I have to pick these up. It's so funny. Okay, we have a ton of cards here and we're just gonna read them out. And if you get some messages, let me know in the comments. Okay. Hi Reth, longing for home, homesick for the stars. I get that. That's what I've been feeling for a while. Do you feel that ever? Do you feel like you want to just blast off into space and go home? Anyways, Messenger, serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. That's definitely coming. This union and harmony and balance is going to be amazing. Earth School, life lessons, soul growth and study, and higher learning. I feel like this is the two people that are involved in this situation are definitely doing those things and actively pursuing those goals. Lost lands, soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. This is a soul connection. You have done this before. Interesting. Is this a karmic? So this might be a karmic relationship. But it just says karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, and conflict. So this is a karmic. Okay, so can soulmates and karmics be the same thing? Like, I don't know anything about that. I just know that there's karmic, soulmate, twin flame. There's a bunch of different types of soul connections. But I'm getting from this truly that this is some sort of karmic relationship. So I'm guessing that it's a twin flame, not a soulmate. Um, Hence the reason why conflict and polarity and soul growth. It's helping you grow as a person, as a soul on this earth. So this karmic relationship, this specific one, is actually helping you move forward in a way that's healthy and probably going to help you, right? Because a lot of karmic relationships are very fast and need to be like, like dealt with, or like need to be like the debt needs to be paid in a way, like, and you need to learn your lessons kind of fast with a lot of karmic debt. But this one seems like it's a long-term karmic debt. Like this has been going on for lifetimes. Like I'm not even joking. This has been going on for lifetimes. Um, so you are very connected to this person. This is ultimately like a soulmate karmic. It's weird. I don't think I've ever felt that or said that, but it's like your soulmate, but it's also your karmic connection, which is helping you grow your soul through polarity because you're so opposites. That's what I'm getting. You got the love. Hey, Darian energy, codependency, and boundaries. It definitely came up before in one of those cards where it was saying that you need to be less codependent and have more boundaries and be more equal in a relationship. We have surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. We have earth, learning how to be human in the world but not of it. It's very much lining up. These are beautiful messages. Thank you so much, Starseeds, today. Water your garden, nourishment, body care, and tenderness and rest. It's telling you to look after yourself, and then at the end of the day, everything's going to happen. If you look after your garden and look after yourself, then everything is going to happen the way it's meant to. That's what I get from that one. Because when you stop looking after yourself and stop having that self-care, then a lot of stuff can fall apart. Like things get dirty, or like you don't vacuum for a week and you're like, ugh, and then you don't do it for another week. So basically, water your garden and things are going to come into fruition for you. We have empathetic starseed, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. You need to stop doing that. This has come up before in one of my early on readings, and I mentioned this in an early on reading. Whenever I feel like the empathy inside me is really taking on too much energy, when I get home or whatever, or if I go in a quiet space away from people, I will literally, I know it seems crazy, but I do this above my head. So you hold your hands like this, in that position. I made this up. I don't know if I did, but I did. I just stood there one day. I was like, I wonder if this is going to work. And it worked for me. So I put my hands like this, and then you just like really calm down in this position, do some breathing, and then put this above your head like this. And imagine all of that negative energy going out the top of your head into this ball in your hand. Okay? All of the things that you've taken on that aren't yours. And once you've done this, you sit it and you say, I release you to the universe and I am grateful. Thank you. And then you let your hands go apart like this and you release it to the universe. I don't know if that will help, But that's essentially what I do to help with these kind of things, especially when I've taken on too much energy from someone else. I feel it in the back of my head up here, and my shoulders down here, and all the way down my spine and the sides of my back and my lower back. That's where I get a lot of it. Like, I don't do a lot of strenuous exercise or anything like that, but I do exercise and all that, but like I don't do anything anywhere near to like be in pain like that sometimes, and I really get physical pain. So I can really let go of some of that energy that I take on by doing that. So let me know if you try it out and it makes you feel good. I think it's just got lots to do with the breathing and the intention behind it. We have baby steps, action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. So that's definitely something. Normally I wouldn't tell people about this thing, but my intuition said do the thing, so I did it. Cracked open, rock bottom, surrenders to the alchemy of life. This card's very interesting. I feel like maybe you, the person that's watching, currently feels like nothing's happening, or maybe you just feel like you're at rock bottom at the moment, like emotionally, physically, just whatever. But I feel like this is giving you the vibe of surrender to the alchemy of life. So basically go with the flow, let go of desires, well, not desires, but like let go of expectations, let go of all the things that hold you back. And then you'll be able to surrender to the alchemy of life, the spiritual alchemy. And you'll be able to release yourself from that rock bottom feeling. My lips. Okay, time for our last card. For resonating, please let me know, leave a comment, and definitely subscribe if you're new, if you made it to this point. I feel like these all fell out. I don't like doing multiple ones of these, so let's just do this. I'm going to lay them out, and I'm just going to do that whole thing that they do on Sam and Colby. That one's hot. That one's hot. Pick that one. Okay. You don't have to believe me when I do that, but like I totally can feel it. The other three were like ice cold, and this one here was like hot, and it was in the center of my palm. All right. 22. It is the Angel of Peace. Mitsakoshi. Mitsakoshi. I hope I said it right. Wow, look at that. This one's immaculate. It's immaculate. Oh my god, stop. No, I need to stop. I'm a millennial, don't worry. That's why I said that. Cringy, I know. Anyway, Angel of Peace, number 22. Well, that's a beautiful number. I just realized it's a beautiful number, right? 22. I never really thought in my life that I would ever get to a point where I'm like, numbers are beautiful. Numbers are my favorite thing. They're so beautiful. Like, I was opposed to math when I was at school, but now I need to like really get into numerology. Before I read this, I got this, okay? And it's huge. And I don't even know where I start, but I'll start from the beginning. One day soon, okay? Anyway, this is the Angel of Peace. And it's therefore I feel that if more of our leaders were women, the world would be a more peaceful and understanding place. The Dalai Lama. Interesting. I'm going to correct him, and I'm going to say, therefore, I feel that if more of our leaders were good women, the world would be a more peaceful and understanding place. Okay, please don't find that offensive. I just needed to add one more word into that because there's a little bit of transparency when it comes to just using that word. And I feel like putting good or great or you know what I'm trying to say, right? Because there are good and bad in everything. So if you just say that, like just woman, then you're saying that all good and bad would make the world a better place. So I'm sorry, Dalai Lama. I really had to call you out on that one. I feel like you need to replace one word in that and say good or great or, like decent. I don't like the word decent, but I feel like good woman. Because there are good and bad in both sides. Good men, good bad. Good men, bad men. Good woman, bad woman. Okay. I don't have a problem with any of this genders. I'm really just going in on that saying because it triggered me. Okay. And I guess I needed to say that. I have no issue with the Dalai Lama. I literally read his book like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Very interesting. Okay. The meaning of this card, Mitsukashi. I wonder if it says it in here. Let's see. Remind you that peace in the tumult of the world comes and begins from within. We have to create peace within ourselves and allow this to spread to others, not by persuasion or force, but as a living example. Throughout history, there are indeed men and women of peace. Okay, so yeah, I was feeling that, right? I got that feeling. I'm like, they're of peace. So, women of peace would be a great way to have leaders of the world. Okay. I'm understanding it more now. Okay. You know that one person can change the world by a revolution in thinking, a new vision, an exciting discovery. But here it is about changing your world. And this something is only you can do. And you are doing it. Without a doubt, the way to inner peace by definition is Adurus, is you have to encounter all the things, the obstacles, and the long-standing beliefs that prevent you from obtaining this state. You have the necessary qualities of persistence and determination to achieve this. It will mean, as you know, letting go of situations, people, and relationships. This is not a sacrifice by any means, but a learning experience as you progress along the path to inner peace. So always be appreciative and indeed grateful for those learning experiences, as they were there to show you who you really are. It's giving me the sense of like this karmic relationship. Like I didn't get the sense of letting it go before, but this is saying that like with these types of relationships, at that point where you have to let it go, you need to do that. That's what I'm getting from that one. Let's look at the thoughts and the reflections. It says we all desire peace, whether it's in an extended time free from conflict and war, or as an expression of love and compassion throughout the world. We need to develop a personal autonomy of ethics and values. You have the necessary qualities of persistence and determination to achieve this. Always be appreciative and grateful for the learning experience of letting go of situations, people, and relationships. They were there to show you who you really are. Call upon Mitsukoshi for her guidance and wisdom for support you during your transformative journey. So I feel like this is really giving some information on like if you have to let someone go at some point, these karmic relationships, because karmic relationships did come up. I'm gonna go over this reading again. At the beginning, I got soulmate, then I got karmic around here. So I feel like it's very interesting. There is like that coming in, this person seems to be like a karmic situation that has not quite been let go of yet. But I think this person may still have a little bit of learning or teaching. It's just very interesting. I feel like at any time or at any point, if that comes up and you're meant to let this person go, I feel like that's probably the right choice to do in this situation, just due to the fact that the Angel of Peace came out and keep the peace, right? All right. Well, this is the reading today. I hope you enjoyed it. 38 minutes. Holy. Okay. I'm going to go now. It's definitely subscribe if you made it to this point. Go check out my personal readings if you would like one, and I'll see you tomorrow. All right. Bye-bye.